Hey everybody, Tony from the Casual Pint here, reminding you that this Sunday is St.Arnolds Day. Who? Well, St. Arnold, the patron saint of brewers. Now, through the ages, there have been more than one patron saint of brewers, and there's been more than one St. Arnold, so let's talk about him. So, St. Arnold, he formed the Abbey of St. Peter in Udenberg, and he was a big brewer, was always talking about beer. Hey, you should drink beer, you should drink beer. Hey, Steve, drink some beer. And everyone was like, cool, yes, I'll drink your beer, St. Arnold, whatever. But later on, the village came down with the plague, and he said, hey, everybody, like, just drink this beer, and everyone's going to be fine. Now, he might not have known, but when you make beer, you boil the water, and that boiling of the water cleans the water and makes sure that it's fit for human consumption. Because back in the 500s, you couldn't just really drink out of a river and make sure that it was okay. There was a lot of disease rampant and a lot of waterborne diseases as well. So it was a tough time, but by drinking the beer that had purified water in it, everyone turned out okay. Now, speaking of beer, I've got a bunch in front of me. We're talking about the Belgian area and Belgian brewers and Belgian monks. So we've got some beers that are made by Belgian brewers in Belgian monasteries, and they're all monks. So we've got doubles, triples, and quadruples. Now, these are traditional Belgian beers. The double is a Belgian brown, so it's got kind of those traditional brown flavors with that Belgian yeast that kind of like, you know, gives it some more complexity, some more nuance. Here we have the triple, which is basically their kind of light beer. It's lighter in color, lighter in flavors. It does have that kind of Belgian yeast intensity and flavor, but overall it is lighter tasting. The ABV is high though, so watch out for that. And then we've got the quadruple, which has the highest ABV and also the most flavor. Here we're getting things like toffee and raisin and dates, things like that. Some really big flavors and also some big alcohol. So you can find all of these here at the Casual Pint. Come on by and grab them. You know, have something good for this Sunday. Drink a beer in honor of St. Arnold. Now, what about for that last St. Arnold? Well, that one's a little different. His name was actually St. Arnulf. Now, what happened with him was he was a brewer. He was a fan of beer, and he had passed away. And when his people came to bury him, it was a long journey, it was a tough journey, and they were getting thirsty, they were getting tired, they didn't know if they could continue this journey, and they said, oh, St. Arnold, or St. Arnulf, can you help us? Is there anything you can give us to help us on this journey? And they looked down, and their pot of beer, which was empty at the time, had miraculously filled up with beer, and they were able to quench their thirst and continue the journey. So if you're thirsty and you need to quench your thirst, come on down to the Casual Pint for some Belgian beer, and we'll try something out this Sunday. We'll see you soon. All right, bye-bye.